Hey everyone, welcome to RTA Motorsports. Today we're going to do a quick unboxing of a product from simgarage.com, and I'm going to go a little bit into what the product is in just a moment, and let's cue that intro. Alright, so I just got a head mount for the GoPro, so we're going to do this in somewhat of a first-person view. But what this is actually a button box created by simgarage.com. From what I understand, they're a newer company. It's a family-owned operation here in the United States. Their whole history has been revolved around real racing, as far as autosport and motorcycle racing. Looks like that they're also into simulation racing as well. Now, they sell everything from custom-made button boxes in all different colors and all different shapes and sizes, and you could completely configure it any way you want to, all the way through telemetry boxes and custom modules, so that way you could run real gauges on your setup. They pretty much do it all. I actually found them on an eBay listing for one of their button boxes, and got in contact with them and actually got my setup a little bit customized, not too far away from what their normal setup is. So we're going to go through what the actual setup is I got, and what I actually what I think of it. Alright, here we go. Alright everyone, this is the box that the button box comes in. See, it has their logo and nice and clear on there, and their website. I did remove the tag from the top, the shipping label, as well as the tape. But here we go. This is what you get inside. First, you get greeted by this here. It says to either go to their website or load up the drivers before you plug it in from the supply disk. And they pretty much just give you a CDR from which they loaded up the drivers onto. Alrighty. And right there you can kind of tell this is a kind of a homebrew sort of product there. You get a regular HP CDR, which is cool, which is fine. Keeps costs down. Alright. And there she is. Look at that. So it's in a foam wrapper to keep it safe. And then it's... let's see... Yep, that's everything in the box. Okay. So let's keep that back there. And this is her there. Got a logo on the back of it. That's the box. So this one here, I believe, if I remember, I could count it out real quick. I think it has 24 different functions. The box itself, nice USB cable, nice and thick, doesn't feel like it'll break easily. And the box itself is it's a wedge design, so if you mount it up to something that has a an angle away from you, it would still kind of face you nice and flat. Or if you mount it on something flat, it's not just going to take that shape, it's going to have a nice little rise up towards you. You can see on the desk itself, I'm not sure if you could actually tell too well, but on the desk itself it has a nice little lean. That is nice. And then it comes with supplied rubber feet, and these rubber feet here are good for, you know, if you put on a desk, it wouldn't move at all. Nice grippy rubber feet on there, so that you just peel each one off and stick it on each corner. You can see where that would go. But here you have the, I believe these are flight style switch covers. And they have a pretty strong spring on the inside, so they have a really good resistance to them to open them up. Feels like a high quality cover. And underneath you have a two-way toggle switch. Same thing under this one, two-way toggle switch. So that's 4. These here, these switches up and down, it snaps back to the middle, whereas these would be like ignition on, start on, where you would leave it in that position doesn't return back to the middle position. So you have 4 different functions between these two. All these return back to middle. That's cool. So you have 8 here, and then you have these pretty solid metal buttons here. I'm not sure if you could see those real well. And they have a fairly short throw to them. And those are just single function buttons. And then you have these here, which are kind of small faced buttons. And you could feel the spring on the inside. They have a nice feel to them. Not a very positive click, more of a springy sort of sensation. But definitely small enough where you wouldn't accidentally push a button if you didn't mean to touch it. I like the fact that the faces are small, so that way you could space them out quite a bit, get a lot of functions in a small area. And all in all, I mean, you can see with the size of my hand here, it's a fairly small box, but yet there's a lot of functions on here. So let's count them real quick. We got 2 here, 2 here. So that's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 total functions. And the upgrade that I did get is the 3M vinyl carbon fiber finish that's inlaid in the box itself. I'm hoping I'm holding this up where you could see it, and it's only inlaid in the face. It's not on the back of it at all or on the sides, which really doesn't matter at all. Kind of makes it look a lot cleaner, it being inlaid in just the face of it itself. So yeah, we're gonna get this all plugged in, and later on, once I do a review of my wheel and pedal set, this should follow. I got a few other products coming in, but so far my initial impressions is this box, for the money, is definitely an item that's hard to be beaten. And it's a fairly newer, smaller company, costs are real low. That I like. It seems to be that they're, you know, trying to keep a low overhead. They're more doing it for the hobby rather than and the community rather than just the money. So you know, most of the time in that respect you get a lot of good products and a lot of good customer service. Steve, who I spoke to from the company themselves, was a very good guy to talk to, helped me out greatly in deciding what to do, and at the same time with keeping cost low and keeping the size of it low, only getting what I needed and what I wanted as far as looks go. So I definitely recommend talking to him. But yeah, this is the 26 function button box from simgarage.com. Hope you enjoyed.